Right. So good afternoon. So just now I was trying the end result, how we should get. So I would say that by today lesson, you guys should be completing this model. All right. Of course, you need to adjust the beam correctly. Now, the beam size, the filter color is orange. The beam based on the node, this should be 1000 by 800, so-called the B thumb H, right? Now, the landing for the ram, which is should be flat, all right, flattened, same as this level. Now, this level, if you double check, all right, is actually minus 1150, which is you take measurement from the second story. Why these have a negative value? Because if your trailer comes in, the unloading height is around there. All right, so this is how there's an offset. It's similar to so-called the ground level to the first story, which is 1150 different. Okay, so um yeah, for my this so-called suspended land slab here, I didn't add everything for the what do you call it, the beam. So you guys should decide. Now in between should have a beam across. As long there's a slab column or supporting in between, it should have structure beam. So for my other slab and the what do you call that? Which level is this? Mezzanine level. This is how I design it. So this RC wall is underneath because there's need something to hold the wall. It's because also partially the structure, I mean the staircase, also based on the two supporting side. Now for this we can't add because the beam is extruding. So my beam in the way is connected in this manner, okay, underneath it. So you may want to design something like that. Okay, similar, right? Like this. Okay, yeah. So again, today I'm going to show you also to create what we call the beam system here. All right, this area. Later I'm going to do that. So this is what we're going to do. Then here you may need to create parapet wall, which is should be around 500 mm thick. Because if let's say the at least minimum I'll say 300, not say 500, should be 300, the parapet wall, and it should be around 1.1 meter high. And I did say that day about this supporting here. So I don't know, is it a good idea if I place a column here? So this area become quite difficult for movement, because if the vehicle come in, they actually go in this way up. For those on this is actually two-way. One going in and U-turn going out. All right? Because if you are travel from third, sorry, second six coming down, you are actually uh, exit via this and go out from here, as I believe you guys can see, and from outside here all the way exit here. So I was thinking, if you have a column, it's still all right. If the traffic is heavy, of course you got to have some protective barrier. So the trailer will be go in and turn round this way before they reverse inside for unloading. Yeah, they just don't go straight. If it's, let's say, no vehicle, yes, they can go straight and turn. But if few vehicle, he got to turn one round. Because here, if I don't add a column, it's kind of no logic. Yeah, the loading here is terrible. See now, it's too far apart. So how you gonna add beam? That means you should have one column here and one column here. By right, you should have one column here connecting this and one more column here connecting this. Logically lah. Alright. So you need to have a beam across to support this area. Okay. Which is Aki did not mention that because Aki just for design. But for structure, I would say we need to do that. Okay. The other one is also, I think, this area. All right. Here, or sort of like a cantilever, but you should have a beam that connecting. Okay. My orange beam here is temporarily leave it because they just happen to connect them. But once they are up, okay, like what you see from the ground level, you should adjust them like that. Now, how I do this adjustment? I actually from the plan, whether first story or second or any story, create a section. Okay, yeah. So how to create this section? Let me delete. Basically, quite straightforward. When you get your section tools, is where? It's under the view tab. Okay, so this is your section tools. All right, or you can get it from the quick access toolbar, which is this is your section tools. There's no shortcut key for that, so you got to select from here. So section. All right, then you can take this to capture or randomly pick any point. But normally, if you have a reference plane there, it should be auto tracking. So just pick a point from left, drag it to right. That's all. Yeah. Okay. So when you set that, now look carefully here. You will see that there is the width adjustment. All right. Under your properties, this is what we call your uh, crop region visible. This is your crop region. Okay. Then this one here, far clip offset, is where the depth on this. So sometimes depends on which area you are focusing. You don't want to have so many so-called overlaps display on your section view. So you may want to capture only certain parts. At the end of the day, you can move them, adjust. Okay. Of course, when your design model, like just now I show you, how you adjust the beam. Okay. So based on this, you just simply enable the section view. From here, you should able to see your beam that's connect. I put it in the way that is this way, center to center of this slab. In actual construction, I believe might not be this. All right. It just said because I worry here, end of day is wear and tear, so I just have a gap. In actual construction, I might not know what is the distance. Important thing is all the supporting here. All right. And this one should be concrete. Yeah. So this is how I do the measurement. Why? I get a distance to measure because initially when you insert your beam is actually here. You measure the difference, then you adjust it. For instance, let's say now the second one that we just created. Okay, that means not this one. The one that I was talking about is here. All right, second to third. So how I'm going to add the beam, or you may want to create from here, like for this particular guy. All right, so I can't draw beam based on 3D. You need to go to second story. Then you may want to add your beam here. So by adding your beam to where, if you're not for calculation, beam you capture from edge to edge, as I said before in your first assignment, right? If you are doing for structural analysis, it should be center to center. But because of this particular curve design here, this is out. So somewhere the meeting point is here. Okay. But anyway, meantime, they also does the offset themselves. So it's still pretty alright. Okay. So if you need to add based on these two, you will do something like this. Structure, beam, then you go to look for the correct family. Of course, you can draw one by one, but normally I prefer to do a quick one on grid. Then you're using the crossing method. This is called crossing. All right, you just select these two because you only temporarily want to add on these two using crossing, and you see that only the grid is selected. Let go. It should be added for you. Okay, and finish it. Now you notice that this beam also extend pretty further also. All right, so sometimes you got to be extra careful. There should be a plenty of overlapping. Hopefully it's not, but if it does, you got to be careful on that. Have or not? If I delete, hopefully, okay, it doesn't. So good. I've said if it does, I think they will warn us. So for this, you can adjust below this. This one here, you can leave it first. Meantime is which one? This one, I don't need. You need also can, but that is provided is slope for connection or supporting what we call your this what's that the railing, the wall rail. Yeah. All right. If not, I will say this is not required. Delete away. I don't make you guys life complicated or complex. So something like that will do. Okay. So this one also no need. Double check because I wonder if they okay. If they overlap, then they warn us. But so far no. Okay, so I've created this. This one haven't, but later you can copy over if you want. So being a bit tricky. Sometimes doesn't allow for you to do a lot of things, but just be careful on that. Let's go to section. So the beam is here. This one, right? So I will do a measurement like this. Distance, let's say from this center to this center. But this center you can't find anywhere. So first thing, I need to get a reference plane. Okay. and I'm using the pick line offset at the option bar 250, then you offset inward like this. Okay, so you see the line inside. Of course, easy method, if they allow us to copy this and move up, that will be easy. All right, but sometimes it doesn't allow. That's why when we are creating the slab, it's very challenging. A bit difficulty there. Okay, so from here, I will just do the measurement. Let's say from here, be careful, this to this. So this is 173, 1000 plus only. Okay, 1730.2. So I'm going to select this. Definitely will say 0. So minus 1730.2. And they should be in line same. Start level offset, end level offset. Because you are going down, not going up. So it should be minus 1730.2. Enter. It should be lowered. Nah, like this. See now. Okay. Of course, you still need to double check on your 3D. So to make sure that we do the correct adjustment, which you can see from here. Okay. So later I'll try to copy this upward and see it works or not. But of course we got to set them up nicely first before you do the copying. Okay? Get what I mean? Can or not? So same thing for this. Measure this height to this center, 2489.5. Then you select your beam minus 2489.5. And offset, same thing. You can copy if you wanna. Control C, Control V. It should come down. Yeah. So from there, if you change separately, because you can still see something here, right? So it depends on which area are you adjusting it. Then you go to your plan, adjust your section, right? And so does your depth. You can move anywhere you want or adjusting it. Important thing is the view that you are cutting. This is what you want to adjust them. Huh? This is important because in 3D they doesn't allow us to do the adjustment. So we got to base on this. Section view to manipulate your component movement. Right? So section view not just to disclose or share view with your contractor or showing things that okay, which is hidden. Yeah, we can use section view to do our modification purpose also. All right. Any questions for that? The RAM. I mean for the beam. So far so good. Okay. Now, if okay, the next one, as I said, I will show you how you copy your RAM to other level. Okay, so now I'm going to the 3D. Now the difference between copy multiple component to different level, if you activate your copy function, which is so-called under modify, this copy paste clipboard. In your 3D view, you can only paste as one level at a time. Yeah, this is a bit tricky. Then of course, if you copy from the plan, it's different. You can copy multiple level. This is very ironic. Yeah, it's very weird, but it does happen. I've been trying a lot of times, different versions, all given me different result. now 2019, I try to copy multiple level in 3D. All this floor plan goes to even higher, a jump level, which is quite uh, misleading. Okay, yeah, you copy level by level, you're safe. You copy more than one level, the whole thing haywire. I don't know why. Okay, so do thing at a time. Don't be greedy. All right. Yeah. So now let's say I would like to finish maybe this assessing coming in from first, second story, second to third story. Now how I do the copying. Okay, you simply select your RAM, highlight them, 1, control key, 2, and control key 3 means press and select them. So from here, you go to, it's modified definitely, the clipboard panel. Select these tools, copy to clipboard, or you can press Ctrl C, all right? Then you paste a line to second story, click OK. So when you see, when you see it paste up, now the height, of course, it goes to this level to this level, but our actual connection is the suspended slab, which is the one in green lower, also called the access area. So these two area, the height different is 1150. Okay, so in order to adjust them, you cannot um, treat the RAM like at least is one component. It's actually individual. Okay, like this. So you got to adjust them or move them one by one. Okay, now selecting the first RAM from here. All right, if you minus back, as I said just now, 1150, right? So here should be 1150. So that means I minus 1150. The top also minus 150, which is 4100. Correct now? Hold on. Because it's 50. So 50 minus 150, that means it's 1 minus 1100. Yeah, then that one is 5250 minus 1150 is 4001. Yeah, okay. Let's double check. Slightly higher by 50. See, sometimes one miscalculate wrongly. You see there's the difference. Okay, so let me select this again and adjust. So should be minus 1150. All right, that means 5250 minus 150. So should be correct lah. 4100. Apply. Okay, be okay first. Hopefully here is correct. Now it should be flush. So later I got to do some modification here, which is my pen. Yeah. Oh, ah, this part we got to change. All right. So this one is okay. And from here, okay. So same thing. Select this RAM minus. So here should be 41. Just now I tried 4-1, which is they give me an error. So actually here should be 4050. This one here 6855 minus 1150 minus again 50 or 5655. Because once you offset 50, the rest also must follow. If not, later they will warn you. See now, the snap should be very close, but because of the alignment adjustment, yeah, if not, I think should be okay. When initially this was created, this multiple line. This is only the width, but this one is same level, which is correct. The last piece, which is here. Okay, so this should be 5655. This one here 12050 minus 1120. Let's try. Hopefully it's correct. 10930. Okay, double check. In here should be correct, I believe. Zoom in and what is level? 5655. So here should be 5655. What did I type, boy? Here. Yeah, at least here flush nicely. Is it? Hold on. Look like there's a gap there. Orbit and see any diff. My mouse give me a problem. Slightly higher. Should be lower. See now? I thought this is correct, but it's not. Seems like. Okay. So you can't tell from here. Go to your section. Ideally. Alright, I believe we should able to see in your section this level. Adjust the line. Or maybe I move this here. Easier. Yeah. At least can see clearly. Because all these adjustment are very tricky. So first, second, third. So should be this one. Okay, where's the gap here? Measure. So then the rest will be the same. 5 mm. Oh my goodness. 5 mm different basket. Terrible. 5 mm diff. No. Only for this, the first one. Subsequent copy, all same. Yeah. This is the offset difference only for this start. The rest, back to normal. Just copy and paste, forget it. That's why I say a bit tricky. So here should be 10925. Lower, right? Apply. Huh? No div. Terrible. 5 mm doesn't want to change. Last time my value is 5 mm higher. So 10925 should be okay one. Let's try 10920. See any drastic change or not? Refuse to update. Seems like 10900. Kind of weird. Unless Here also 5 mm difference. Then that's the reason why. But seems like here the connection looks perfectly okay. Yeah, it's only the ending. Yeah, this one looks okay, the connections. Only the ending part is very weird. Hmm. I think 5mm might not contribute to anything, lah, but very funny. It's 5mm offset, which is I don't want to see that 5mm difference. Okay, maybe let's take a look at this guy, which is here. Is it 5mm difference? No, leh, 100% perfect. So this is 12050. If 12050 minus 1002 is 10850. Okay, if 10850, that means this should be 10850. This one here just now was 6855 minus 1200. So 5655 is correct. So here is supposed to be 10850. Apply. Now it's correct. See? So just now that 5M thing, I think it's 50, not 5. But I don't know why he showed me 5. All right. So let's take out measurement. So you can have a record. So the first segment, if you're following mine, the value here for the first segment is minus 1150. That means from the height, total as a total is supposed to be 1002. This is what I sense. So if 1002, this 41, I just want to double sure check this. Any offset seems to be accurate. So this is okay. So this is the first value. Let me write down somewhere. So the first RAM, hold on, the first RAM, the value is minus 1150 and 4100. Your that spiral RAM, that means RAM 2, it should be 4050. Then top is 5655. RAM 3 is 5655 oblique 10850. Yeah, so everything should be nicely done. Okay, like that. All right, now once all done, then you can copy up without any adjustment. So I'm going to do again. 1, control key, 2, 3. Copy, paste, align to third story. Okay, adjustments should be same. See that? No need to change anymore. All right, yeah. Okay, but of course, as I said lah, this one here you got to alter this first. If you copy, no point. You got to change every single piece. Okay, I think the rest should be all right. Only this particular piece for start. So I'm going to delete this first. Any questions? If okay, I stop recording first, then let us some time to do the copying or just a beam. The next one I'm going to show you is this one here, which is the staircase. Okay, which is that day we did create done. You can copy later, then just copy again. All this I believe you done before. All right. Yeah. And beam wise for this slab here so far is okay. It's only come to the suspended slab here. Yeah. All right. Which is later we'll discuss. Then we'll copy this up. The rest on top is quite straightforward. It's just a beam and column. That's all. So you guys should be able to get it done by this week. All right. Can? If okay, let me stop recording